Hi guys, Alec Pierce at the Ranch again. We're working on my new improved do-it-yourself portable shooting bench. There's a title for you. Anyway, we finished, just about. I've been wanting a portable shooting bench for a while. I found the plans online. Very simply, it's a 4x8 sheet of plywood, a single sheet. You could make it at a half, I suppose. Plywood, I chose 3/4, and there's a reason for that. It's a lot stronger to start with, but I'll show you in a minute what the reason is for that. 3/4 inch plywood, good one side. It doesn't have to be perfect, and then we're going to paint it. We're going to use a sealer, a stain anyway, make it all a nice reddish brown color and to protect it more than anything, and it's perfect. Now let me show you exactly what it looks like, how easy it is to set up, how easy it is to build, and then let me know what you think. Okay, so here we go. The setup itself is made up of 5 pieces. There is, first of all, what I'm going to call the main beam. That's this piece, the main beam. You see it's got a nice swoop in it and all that kind of stuff. I'll explain what that's for in just a minute. We don't need to know about that yet. And then it has 2 supports. So you have your main beam like this, and you have your 2 supports, and then you see they have slots. There's a slot there, and there's a slot there, and obviously the slots match. That's easy enough. Watch now. Now it has another upright. We'll call it an upright. That sounds good. And I have no idea which is the front or the back on this. I don't even know if it matters. This upright goes to the front. You notice that that one drops down. This one comes up. More stability that way. So all you need to do is tip this up like so and fit that notch into that notch. Drop it down like so. And there's your shooting bench, almost ready to go. It's missing a seat. Oh, no, we put the seat over here. So you pick the seat up, and you set the seat on like that. Line up the 4 notches. Give it a little bang. Seat. The top. The most important part. The main part, I suppose you would call it. And remember, all of this comes out of a single sheet of plywood. In fact, we had quite a bit of plywood left over. So we'll be able to build some more birdhouses for the spring. And that top sits on there. There's 4 notches at the front to hold it in place. 1 notch at the back. Dabba-doo, just that easy. How long did that take? If I hadn't been talking, it would have taken 15 seconds, right? But as it is, it took me probably 30. There you go. There's your shooting bench. It's solid as the devil. You can put your foot through if you want. You don't need to. Sit on the seat. You're 4 feet, 48 inches for your rifle. Back and forth. Lots of table over here for your ammunition. If you're a reloader, lots of room. So that just like that. Now, I made some improvements. I found the plans for this. However, as is almost always the case, I made some improvements. First of all, it was heavy. A single sheet of 3/4 inch good one side plywood is about 70 pounds, 70 pounds. I have no idea what that is in kilos. So I wanted to improve on this. What did I do? Well, first of all, that big swoopy, hoopy thing down there that you step over to get in, that wasn't there before. It was quite a high piece that went straight across, so I swooped it out. Got a lot of wood out of there. Now look here. You can't take too much weight off the top, although I did take 1 inch off of each side. I took 1 inch off of each side for 2 reasons. Number one, it's too wide. Simply, I sat down there and I said, my gosh, how many people are coming to dinner? You know, it's just too wide. Secondly, I'm going to put some... I'll show it to you. Some ribbed indoor-outdoor carpet on here. That'll keep bullets from rolling and make it a little more comfortable. I'll put a piece on the seat too. I'll show you in a minute. And so it only comes in 28-inch widths. So instead of 30 inches, mine is now 28, just a hair under 28. So it's a little, it's already took off. Now you take 1 inch off a 48-inch piece of 3/4 inch plywood, you're talking several pounds. It doesn't, you don't have to take off too much to make a big difference in weight. Hang on a sec. That goes like that. That goes like that. And then you see it comes off, comes apart almost as easily as it goes together. That's the heavy piece. All these pieces are support pieces. They're solid the way they are. Now once the top is put on there, they're rigid. They don't wobble or anything. This 3/4 inch. It's one reason why I chose it, but look what I did. I don't know how much that weighs, that piece, and this piece. But then here, look, this is kind of neat. I made these two up, Dinah helped me design these, and then down here on each side. You see, the point is I took a lot of wood out. I probably took out 20, 20 pounds of wood. I'll bet you 15 to 20 pounds of wood. Already had 15 to 20 out. I'll bet you this thing from 70-pound piece of wood originally is probably 24. I bet you it's 40, 45 pounds, which I can carry fairly comfortably. I also I put a handle in this piece because you saw me there. I was not struggling with it, but that was easy to carry. It's only a bit of a struggle because the darn thing is big and awkward. Put a handle in it. I had another half pound of wood. So you see what I did? Those are the kind of improvements I made. A couple things that were not in there was anything about these tongues and slots. And this has to be pretty precise. I want it to sit down there easily, go down snugly, not be wibbly wobbly, and not fall off. And in order to do that, rather than, this is 3 inches in, and then a 3/4 inch, like that, rather than try to guess and measure on here and cut all the slots and put it on and they don't fit, when we're completely finished cutting and sanding, I'm going to lay this on the ground, flip this over and put it on top of it, and mark where each of these is. You see, mark it. And then I can cut them out, drill and cut those 4 out so they'd be a perfect fit. This should sit right on there. Little tap, it goes right down. 1 at the back and 4 for the seat. And there we go. All set to go. You see, you don't have to put your foot over if you don't want to. If you're long and lanky, you might want to, but I don't really need to. So there you go. Got this nice ribbed corduroy carpet, which after we paint, we will then fasten down sticky tape or glue, we'll see. And all I have to do is go get my rifle. Any of you guys out there are gun nuts, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all. Know that it's fun to shoot. It really is. My first step, of course, is to get it painted, get this carpet glued down, and then go out and try it. Most important. Anyway, there you go. Some ideas for you. Allie Pierce at the ranch. Got to go shooting.